college football. I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it. The back. Championship trophy. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. The Terrapins offense comes on the field first today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world. It's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
Running nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer.
Oh, my gosh, the defense is attacking that football. That ball's on the ground. They almost come up with a turnover on the first play of the game.
Looking for his big tight end. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Dumps it down to the back. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And they finally grab a huge return coverage team. Lucky he didn't score there. The offense starts with excellent field position. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on the quarterback with 3 rushing.
The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Hurtado. He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he scores. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Sacked on heavy pressure there.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
With great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain. The Bulldogs are in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the
fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. 4th down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Let's it fly to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And the Terrapins come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be...
Oh, a sack! The senior on this defense making a big play. The Terrapins will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
Big catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returners.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second- and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle.
The sophomore able to get home with the sack. The Dogs will have to punt this one away.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Maryland offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And the Terrapins looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a third and goal.
He moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. And that one's straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it's fielded. The returner trying to create good field position here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pocket breaking down. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. As we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pass, it's Hurtado. Receiver makes the catch. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Man, I can't believe they're going for it on fourth down deep in their own territory like this. Usually, you might see this late in the game, but early, really risky decision, but it pays off.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. They've got him down out near the 40.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first... Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And now the running back's got it again. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Oh, here comes the reverse. They stop him, but it's a first down.
This is a nice job of the receiver picking up the first down on a decent game. The defense is happy it didn't go for more. Expect them to lock down these playmakers because you never know who's going to get the ball next.
A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. To throw, it's Hurtado. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. The shotgun handoff here. Tackle, but first down.
Chris, we're starting to see a theme here develop for this offense. They are willing to take chances and go for it on fourth down. That's the third time that they've gone for it, and they've made it all three times.
They finally corral him at the one. The Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry-up. And they'll give it to the back. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. And the defense blows up and stuffs him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Turn starts inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Second down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. It's a short completion to the big tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. That completion sets up a second down play. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Quick completion to the tight end. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
EAT is good. They're pulling ahead 28-6. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he fields it inside the 15. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. The Terrapins will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Back to pass. It's Hurtado. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Dogs looking to run some tempo here.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Got him. He's sacked.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with... They could be the nail in the coffin.
And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The pass rush closing in. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's got it. Downfield. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Georgia. And this one is getting ugly. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. Fresh set it down to the offense. 1st down. Hand off to the single back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
Short pass finds the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. That's a strong stiff arm. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got another chance at points.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spotted.
Ball handed off. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Grab made by the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll feed the back again. And he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Breaking tackles. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. It hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do that.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. He's moving out of the pocket now. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And the defense wraps him up. Here we go. Third and goal coming up. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. One play, they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And he's got it. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this one.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. That play makes it 2nd and 10. It's a shotgun run call. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. It's always a special year when after all the work